The title of my project is The Impact of Migration on Local Food Systems, Opportunities and Challenges for Public Health. Everybody eats, so food is important. Concerns about the environment, climate change, the burden of diet-related diseases, and food poverty have raised questions about how well the food system works, how sustainable it is, and about the public health policies that underpin it. The food system is complex. It's shaped by people, food, ideas, and power that shifts across many different sectors and levels of governance. My study aims to explore what we can learn from the movement of people. That's migration and the interaction between people and food places, or in this case, the food environment, by asking what change means for the food system and how it happens. In the UK, migrants have contributed significantly to the diversity of the people and the food, being part of the food system from farm through to fork. The adoption of the fish and chips, the British curry, and a growing share of the ethnic food market, worth about £12 billion, are all examples of how the British palate has been spiced up. Understanding how change happens can provide an insight to how policy levers can be effectively used to shape the food system. To do this, I'm using a mixed methods approach with three main components that includes a systematic review of the literature, exploring the experience of host communities to ethnic foods, using linked data sets to determine the association between migrant density and household food purchases, and thirdly, through observations, interviews with policymakers, stakeholders, and residents, and a photo voice workshop designed to initiate dialogue between residents and policymakers. I'm exploring how changes in the population have shaped changes in the food environment. So far, I have learned that the context, that is, the historical, political, social, and cultural context, shape the contribution of migrants and the experience of their hosts, who also, like migrants, use food to define and recreate their identities. I found that migrant density is a factor in predicting the contents of household shopping baskets, and how food is much more than just nutrients, and is used to meet different needs, a concept that I'm exploring further in my qualitative interviews, which shows how migration exposes new inequalities and ways about thinking of people and their needs. Thank you for listening.